We are in a sweet spot as far as football weather is concerned today in Nashville. Just enough chill in the air for a sweatshirt, light breeze, fall in full swing at Nissan Stadium.
Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Tennessee Titans.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass.
That's caught. Andre Yoshivas.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
11 MT.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense.
They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10.
This one complete to Yoshivas.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now it's Burrow. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for Cincinnati. 46 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
11.
Mixon is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
Trying to finish off this opening drive. From the 3, this is 3rd and goal. Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Irv Smith Jr., his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Willis and the Titans come to the line now, 1st and 10.
At their own 16. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
Willis now off play action.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they will set up shop, red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here's Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown.
Jamar Chase
from 13 yards out.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Go, Reed, go.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. You talk about this Bengals defense.
They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game. Right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There have been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game. This is the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers.
Hey,
First down. A first down carry for Henry. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Play fake. Here's Willis.
He'll buy some time right.
That's complete. It's Josh Wiley.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw, Willis. That one's taken in by Spears.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Throw left side, complete to Chase.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 6 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
11.
Burrow on play action.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
This is caught at the 20. A big play there for Cincinnati. 65 yards.
1-1, right?
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Mixing up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
Back to Mixon on second down.
And this Tennessee defense for the second straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Now Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
18, Pioneer.
24-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Second down, here's Willis.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
The 35-yard line.
Willis will look to throw it. Got his man, Okonkwo.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Willis. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41.
By the Bengals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
On 1, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Burrow will throw. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And it'll be Titan football.
Come on.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a fourth down.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They get this out quickly to the left side. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Looking deep here for Chase. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Willis. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Buffalo 18.
Third down, it's Willis. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Rig alert, rig alert.
Willis is going to throw once more. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 60.
A 3rd and 2. Here's Willis.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chigakonkwo in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll make it 24-7.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go. 11.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that he's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They give him a gain of 37.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the third quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the second half of a game.
Touchdown, Titans.
Chigakonkwo,
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead down to 10, 24-14. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. This goes out wide from Mixon. Into space at the 45. Down the sideline he goes. He may go. Joe Mixon.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon.
78 yards.
And the Bengals are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Go, Reed, go!
Here's Spears on second down. Ooh, the juke. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Let's go, let's go.
First and 10, Willis.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it second down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's Willis.
And this one's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
They'll set up the screen for Spears.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19.
They do go for it. Here's Willis. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Check Bobcat, check Bobcat.
On the option, here's Spears.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. And the Bengals are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 22.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. There he goes again.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase
with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year.
And the Bengals add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is now 24.
38, Titans 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. 1st and 10, it's Willis.
Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Haskins.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Haskins trying to pick it up.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
From the gun, here's Willis.
Going deep for Hopkins.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And this is a situation where, as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Nashville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
12.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Bengals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at the 34. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
11 MT.
Mixon with a first down carry. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And now they will throw it with Burrow. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
11. Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it. And they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely.
Touchdown, Titans! From end zone to end zone, it's a 106-yard return. And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now down to 20. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable 4th. Oh, he sheds himself free. He's across midfield. He's still on his feet. Jamar Chase. Touchdown. Jamar Chase. 75 yards. And the Bengals are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 7 yards there and a first down.
18,
for a Tennessee Titan.
Now Willis to throw. Check down, complete to Haskins. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Willis looking to throw it. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Now Willis on 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line. Right back to the air with Willis. Flushed out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
A shot downfield for Burks. And it'll be intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And they'll indeed take a knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the